I did not do
Yeah.
any of the things
That's
that
important.
Lavontre Andrews said that I did. Not any portion of it at all. Clip this and put it all over the whole internet.
Period. Are you gay?
All right, so like I told you guys, I'm here with the Cliff Notes version of the conversation. So in this video, or in these Cliff Notes clips, you're going to see Armon, Larry, and Storm, kind of have a kiki. They talk about some random stuff, which is actually pretty funny, so I definitely put that stuff in there. But they talk about Tasha K and definitely the sexual accusations that Larry's facing right now. So go ahead and watch, get your popcorn and get ready to laugh, because some of this stuff is like, what? But enjoy. I'll see you at the end.
I gotta ask you,
Okay.
were you ever inappropriate with Tasha?
Ooh.
Oh, I heard about that.
Yes.
No, I was never inappropriate with
Okay.
her. No, never. I think somebody said that I said something to her about her hair.
Yes, so she said that you called her out of nowhere and you said, your hair. Don't you ever wear your hair like that again. It does something to me. Then she
Oh, no, she lied. I remember the show.
Wait a minute, though.
Okay, go ahead.
Then she also said that you would offer to give her massages because you had a masseuse that traveled with you.
No.
So I want you to just address
No,
that.
she mixed it up. You know, Tasha's very good at her job. She takes something and then she stretches it and she makes it something salacious to get click, likes, views, turn into money. She wore her hair horribly on her show. And I called and said, don't you ever wear your hair like that. You look the hot mess.
Oh.
It was not about, it did something to me.
Okay.
I don't know why she done that. And as far as massage, she had a habit. Because Tasha called me regularly. Now, I saw her husband more than I saw her in person. Only been to their house twice.
Okay.
But her husband, we had a relationship with the tech thing. He was helping. He was helping me at the old house. And I think he came to the new house too, didn't he? I think he did. But physically, I only saw Tasha twice in person, maybe 3 times. 2 of those times at her house.
Okay.
And her husband and her children was there.
Okay.
So I never said nothing to her about offering her a massage at all. I don't remember a massage conversation between me and her herself. Her calling me, and she said, why your voice sound like that? I said, I'm getting a massage. I said, it hurt. Yeah,
Okay.
She just made that all the way
You
up.
didn't say nothing like, oh, but you can massage me if you like.
Hell
Because that's what she said. You said
Yeah,
that
it was like a joking, like a sexual innuendo.
Okay, when it comes to a married woman, and I've done this on my show, when people come in the comments and the woman is pretty, I'm like, are you married? I said, I want to disrespect your husband before I say what I want to say. So if anybody on my platform, my track record, I don't fool it like that.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. We need.
I didn't know shit. I think we supposed to help folks. Like, they were killing me because I go and, if I see you live and I like you,
You'll send some
I'm
money.
going to send some money. Ain't that what we supposed to
Let
do?
me tell you something. You've been blessing the ministry of the Armon Wiggins show, and let me give you a hug for that, though. No, because I really appreciate that. No, listen, because of you, I was able to redo my set and keep going. Like that is important. Like, because for me, those things I put those back into my business, my brand, because it's part of it. I love to be able to do that. So thank you.
But you good.
And I appreciate it.
And you're like really good.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, I've been exploring that one.
Okay.
Because I know I'm not gay. Have I set the opinion? Mm-hmm.
How many?
It ain't been up like, I can count on one hand. It like 3.
I thought she was gay.
No, but I don't.
Yes, I feel like everyone around you is gay. I feel like you don't have straight. I feel like everyone around you is gay.
Everyone around me is not gay.
Well, I feel like your main core people are gay.
They're not.
No, I'm just saying. No disrespect.
Yeah.
But why they?
'Cause I hear you.
Why they think Storm gay?
Well,
Why do they think Storm is gay?
I throw it out there.
Storm has a zesty energy.
Yeah. I put it and I judge it on the camera.
Into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But I don't think he's gay.
What you think I am?
I thought, but you're zesty, Larry. You got a little zest to you.
Okay, in order to be, tell me what you think about this. In order to compete on YouTube as a dude,
Talking to women, you gotta be.
you got
gotta be.
In fact, when I get turned up, my voice go higher like this and I do all this.
You gotta be.
But my regular talking was
Women like that shit.
Yeah, it's you and women make the whole thing.
Otherwise, you gotta go talk to men.
That's exactly right. You got to go into that man sphere circle.
Yeah.
Like all of them.
So you're bisexual?
No.
Oh, you're nothing.
He's pansexual.
No, I am. I just know Gay doesn't sit well with me.
Okay.
And I've had enough experiences to know.
I got more questions about the experience.
Okay.
Okay, so when you sucked the peen, was it
See,
left?
this is why people think you're gay.
Oh, I give no fuck.
Because you
I
do
give no
this
fuck.
shit.
But that's why I like you.
So
That's why I like you.
when you sucked the peen, did you enjoy the succation?
No, I'm gonna tell you what I did enjoy.
Oh.
I enjoyed that I was good at it. Cause the way they
Whoa.
Cause the way they responded. Now the reason why
It was his favorite.
he don't want me to say nothing. They want me to censor myself. But it's a true statement. And the reason that I was good at it is because I had a lot of practice as a child. I know that sounds bad.
Wow, that got dark.
But it's the truth.
Okay.
It is the truth. I had a lot of practice.
Wow. I don't think I can laugh at that.
You
took the funny away.
Yeah, but it's the truth. It is my truth.
Damn.
It is really my truth. That's how I learned. And so I enjoyed in that moment.
That you were making him feel good.
Making him feel good.
Now,
He did it to me.
now, did you swallow?
Hell no.
So you spit it out? Or did he nut on your face?
God.
Neither of those.
Okay.
It was just a try give back what I gave to you.
Okay. So you didn't complete.
I didn't what?
He didn't complete, or did he jack off to the side? I need to know how it finished, because that makes a difference.
I can't remember. I can't remember.
Because if you taking cum shots to the face, I'm like, that's, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. We gotta go there.
Oh my God.
What do you enjoy about a woman versus a man?
Oh wow. It's firstly the energy.
Okay.
There's something that
They go going crazy.
there's something I don't know how to explain it, but there's something that feels almost like godly as relates to the feeling of a woman. And of course, I'm not gonna make it vulgar, but of course the obvious.
It feels very good, yeah.
Right. And that no booty hole feels like that.
I never had it before. I never slept with a girl.
It feels very good, yeah.
Right. And that no booty hole feels like that.
I never had it before. I never slept with a girl. So
You never tried it? You gotta try it once.
Get somebody else to do it.
You gotta try it once.
Get somebody else.
Come on, man. Just
I'm not
once.
interested. I don't like the way it looks.
You ain't gotta
I
look
can't
at
even
it.
get
You ain't
to
gotta
it.
look
I
at it.
can't even get because
Oh, wow.
I don't like the way it looks.
You ain't gotta look at it.
You do have to look at it.
You really
I don't
don't.
like the way it looks.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, maybe you looked at the wrong one.
No, I just don't like it.
Because sometimes a woman have a lot of babies, it can look a little choppy.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Now, what do you like about a man's body? Or a man, period?
This is very interesting to me because when I see men, I don't see their body.
Oh.
It's like I mean their energy.
You pansexual. That's pansexual.
I've been reading.
Yeah.
I've been reading about it, but I don't like labels. But that one has been sort of.
I would say pansexual, and I could say you could probably venture into sapiosexual.
I'm definitely a sapiosexual.
Which a lot of women are.
I know I'm sapiosexual. Now that don't clear.
Means you don't like to fuck stupid people.
Exactly. In fact, they have to be intellectual, very talented, creative. I mean, have a plethora of conversations with. There was 5 people that came and done interviews accusing me of different stuff. Now, the only one that accused me of underage child fondling and child molestation was Levontre.
Okay.
Everybody else was basically accusing me of being a freaky gay.
Do they all know each other?
Yeah, they were like this in the church.
Okay.
Like this or like this?
But see, the mom of one of them thought they were like this, which is the reason why I came in between them, sort of separated, or dressing alike and everything coming to church. You know.
Okay. I was just trying to figure out because I'm like, okay,
Why is all this shit following you?
They are one people. One. Yeah. And all of them, what they have in common, I kicked them all out of my properties.
You were taking care of them?
Listen, that's an understatement.
Like, what did you do for them? Besides house, like what else?
Housing, food, marriage, funeral, college, debt, paying off debt, credit cards, get their first bank account, first credit card, teach them credit. And he was too. He had 27 people in his house. I had 24.
I get a little confused, and because I'm not in church, so I get a little confused. Why are all, like, where are their parents at? I'm not understanding.
They didn't have them. Most of them, their parents were not in their life, or either their husband left them and now they don't have anywhere to go. And we took them in. Now we were in
Were they all men or just?
Oh, there were more women than it was men.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I thought all men.
We thought it was like all men. That's kind of how it's been.
I never had an all. Yeah, I never had
It was feel like an all man.
Like a
house.
sausage fest.
If anything, it was all women for years until men started coming in.
So is this like a homeless shelter?
Well, the way that I pastored, I would get people, like I had strippers, I would go in the strip club, like if they would come to church and they're trying to rehabilitate, because the way I believed back then, I think you could be a stripper and save.
Okay.
So I would go get them off the pole. I even went to the crack house, you know, and pulled them out.
Oh, wow.
You know, and out in the middle of the night, dropping them off. Dropping them off to get crack because they couldn't come right off of it.
Okay.
You know, so that's how my ministry started. I was doing that first, and then I did the church.
Damn. Why do you think so many people turning on you? Because that's a lot of accusations.
I don't know. I don't really know. I do know I was mean as a pastor, and I cut some people off. Meaning, like, put them out my house and then later
Cut them off financially?
Yes, that's the biggest thing. Yeah.
Well, and you know what? I mean, we're going to get into it, but I could see, I mean, you look like money. So I could see where if you were giving some people a lifestyle.
And then you cut me off?
I could see.
I was covering your rent. You weren't paying rent till you get your job.
And then you're successful. There's things. However, in my mind, I feel like a person can, like, they can make stuff up like that, but, you know, it can only go so far. But I feel like there's got to be something that they can latch onto to make this bigger. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they could be the littlest thing that they're using to grow against you.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you were in situations maybe too friendly with these people or joking, like, and they're using that to make it a bigger issue.
That don't make sense to me because I was the same way with everybody.
Yeah.
But this particular person, Levontre, and I say this on camera, I did say it in Patreon because I'm not trying to hurt nobody.
Yeah.
But I got to protect myself and tell the truth. I did not do what Levontre is saying that I did. What I did do was cut him off and dropped him, not just him, his wife and his mom and everybody else they will bring up. These are people who used to live in my home. So I own that part. But to create that, no, because I knew about this for some years.
But let me be honest with you too. I watched the interview, right? And he is very convincing.
Yeah.
If I didn't know you, I would believe that shit.
Yeah. It was too detailed.
Yeah.
It was too, he didn't even stutter over the shit. It was just like.
But he's been practicing since 2010. This ain't his first time. He's been telling this lie from 2010 all the way up to presently. And people don't know him. Anybody who knows him, who will come forth, because y'all see what they're doing to me, he is I don't know anybody who can lie better.
A pathological liar. Okay.
I don't know anybody who can lie better. He tricked me at times when he was living in my house, stealing cars and all the different stuff he was doing. He fooled me, and his wife fooled me.
Let me ask you, how do you think he experienced you?
Well, he was obsessed with me. I mean, anybody was in my church knows that he was and you need to say something in the comment section so they know. I know you don't want to get involved. He was upset. I didn't even know until this started happening how obsessed he was. I didn't know he was putting on my clothes when I left the house.
Wow.
I didn't know that he was putting on my cologne. I did not know that he was telling the people at the school that I was his real dad, because his dad wasn't in his life.
Okay.
I didn't know any of this stuff until this stuff started.
And his dad actually abandoned him. He just left. Yeah.
He did say they told me and see it in the video. He said that he's back in his father's life now.
Yes, his dad is back in his life.
Yeah, but he wasn't one of those years, and he would say he would come and pick him up and won't show up, and that was us. Cause he started mentoring him first when they first came into the church. How old was Bontre when they first came into church?
15.
15 when they first came into the church. So that would have been the beginning of 2006 probably. But the way the church was set up, he dealt with everybody. You stayed in the ministry for years before I got into your life.
So when did he move into your house?
He didn't move into my house with me where I stayed there until 2009.
And how old was he?
He was 18, about to turn 19, because his birthday in October. So the first part of 2009, he will be 18.
Okay.
And the next half, he'll be 19.
So why is he saying he was 7? Where's 17 coming from?
14, 15.
Right. He said 14. He said 15. But he did not have a conversation with me outside the church walls, like meeting after church.
Yeah.
Until I went over to his house in late 2007. He was 17 years old.
Okay.
But it ain't really about the age. I mean, because the only thing you got to do, look at when my house was built, when he said all of that, and you'll see those dates don't match.
Okay.
It's the lie. it's the lie.
It's the lie.
So we got to get to the text message.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because that is what's, I think, fucking a lot of us up. Mm-hmm. Because for me, basically, I don't have it, but I've seen it on a video. Mm-hmm. He pretty much said that he was trying to help you forget that you molested him for the past 7 years. Yeah. He was trying to help you forget that. And then you responded, but you never addressed the molestation. You just was kind of like talking around that point, and then it was kind of like...
ignored it.
Yes.
Okay.
Why would you do that?
Okay, he first blamed me or accused me of molestation in 2010. I kicked him out of the church. His mama and him begged to come back. His mama stayed, but I listened to her for him to come back. He never said anything about that except, I'm sorry, I was emotional. I don't know why I said any of that. And I forgave him, although I didn't want him to come back. Mm-hmm. I forgave him. From 2010 to 2017, he never said anything about me about it till that text message. So I was like, what is going on? I said, this is crazy. Now, mind you, the other guy with HIV had done the same thing. Apologized.
But I think it's fucking us up because if somebody said that to me, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about?
I didn't molest
I already
you.
heard it. I had already heard it before. So I said, okay, let me just coddle this. And I just act like it didn't exist, or I just said no. I may have even said something like, I'm sorry for that way. I apologize for how everything happened.
You did. You were saying all of that.
Yeah, I may have said that because I kicked them out abruptly.
But you didn't say that. You didn't say like, I'm sorry for kicking you out. I'm sorry I didn't molest you. Like, so that just leaves like so much gray area, especially if they're already accusing you of AIDS and molestation before. If a person messages me like that, this business that we're in.
Right.
We're in the tea business. Everything will be a receipt one day.
Right.
Yes.
So at some point, good goddamn well I didn't molest you.
Yes.
Don't ever play with me like that.
Yeah.
What day was this? What time was this?
Yeah.
And I'm not apologizing for shit if it's not clear.
Yeah.
Because
that's 2017, Larry Reid. Before I started doing this, I didn't see myself as becoming this big thing. I was still pretty much trying to coddle all these old members because I had blocked and cut all of them off. The reason why he sent me the text message is because he was upset that I had cut him off once again.
So when he was in the house, is there anything that could have happened that he would have interpreted as sexual?
Except what he did, not what I did.
What did he do?
He told me not to say it, but you're gonna be able to hear about it, and it wasn't just me.
Okay.
So since you can't talk about are you going to sue him because they're saying that you dropped the lawsuit.
No. See, this why folks be lying. If you just look online, it says very clearly that it was dismissed because we're going. I think it even got the word refiled in it because when I filed it, said, "Well, I don't live in the right state, and my mama was not supposed to take the service."
And I read that, so that's true. So you did dismiss with prejudice, so you could file again.
Exactly, because he said he don't live in the state of North Carolina.
But you're gonna do it though.
Just as a fat baby head, and now because they keep doing all this stuff that Tasha is doing, all of this is gonna be a part of the complaint now. Before my complaint was just straightforward, just saying, okay, I didn't know you at that age. The house wasn't built when you said you were molested in that house, and just kept it like that.
Okay.
But this is gonna be a very robust complaint that every YouTuber, if you have any integrity, in fact, I don't care if y'all tell and believe what he's saying. Just tell the other part too.
But that's my thing though. If this is what's blowing me. If he made something up out of thin air and all these people are attacking you, and I'm not saying that you did anything, I'm talking.
Right.
If he made this up, they're attacking you, you've done nothing. I don't give a fuck where we are, where we're at. I'm telling everything he did because I have nothing to hide. Where are we sparing what he did if you've done nothing? What did he do? Because they're killing you, and everybody. You
can't protect him because
what are you holding back? That's what makes people feel like, bitch, there's more to this. Because why are we playing this legal game? If you've done nothing, bitch, I ain't do nothing to this nigga. This nigga's crazy. This nigga's on meds. He was over there playing with himself, wearing my clothes, putting on pantyhose. That motherfucker's a weirdo. Like, if I've done nothing, I'm confidently standing in my shit saying, I didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
And you can check all my shit. Bank accounts, receipts, text messages. Like, it feels like something, but it feels like something is there.
That's going to come into the case. I can't fight like I'm on the street and like I want to stay on YouTube.
Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
in an entire different world. So I got to have something. Because what if CNN or somebody pick this up? They're not going to take, well, he said he done this, and they're looking at court documents. So
that is true.
I have to handle it that way. There's no other way for me to handle it. Now, I did say some things in my Patreon that I'm not saying right here.
Yeah.
You can go to patreon.com/LarryReedLive. and it won't just me. It was because it's the thing. His mentorship was done by other people.
Not just you.
I'm not going to say just me. He just was obsessed and idolizing after me. But I couldn't mentor him because he would never tell the truth.
So mutual masturbation never happened?
Hell no, that didn't happen.
Have you ever watched porn together?
No, that did not happen. And I heard that he said that.
Have you ever seen each other in the nude?
I saw him in the nude
Fully?
because he flashed. And that's
Okay.
part of the story. He was, but he didn't flash just me. He flashed everybody was in the house.
Oh.
See, I'm not the only one with. Okay, he did this and he done this.
You need to tell them to speak up. Cause
They did. Some of them did in Patreon, but I'm holding the clencher
For the court.
For the court.
Yes.
Okay.
And as long as, because that was the thing. As long as you going to court.
I'm going to court. Not just with him though.
Period.
With your ex-friend.
Well,
Now I got questions about that.
Okay.
Because this ain't a bash
Money,
fest.
it's the cars. It's the fame.
Yes.
It's the rise of the platform because everything is rooted in it. What is BET gonna say? What is Yolanda? Who gives a shit? If you really care, you care about this boy, this victim.
Yeah.
No, they want your pockets.
That's true. I know that. That's what
They want your platform down. And that's the part to me, that's where I'm like, I can't really rock with this because it feels like it's some hater shit going on.
It's a sabotage attempt.
So it ain't about truth. It's
No,
about taking you
it's
down.
about your reputation.
Okay,
Okay.
Let me tell y'all, this is going to blow your mind. I didn't know I had the text. But in the text, she said, I don't believe this.
Referring to Mrs. Keeby.
Right. I don't believe this. You need to go after them and sue every last one of them because this is your brand.
And you got that.
Yes, I
Okay.
got it. But
Okay.
I didn't know I had it.
Okay.
But I just found it.
But let me back up. Why do you think that Mrs. Keeby is on this mission to destroy you? What happened? Because we don't know.
Okay, well, all of this is presumption because I really don't know. But I'm going to tell you a few things that happened. The first thing that happened was I was talking to Armon, and me and her had discussed him and Jason Lee debacle. And I made a statement to Armon when he was telling me there was some friction. I said, me and Tasha had talked about this. I said, can I tell him? He said, yeah. And I may have even said, let me text it and not tell her so I have a record. And I screenshot what I sent her, and then I sent it to him so he could see. And I said, don't tell nobody. We got off the phone.
And don't you do it.
Don't say their name.
I ain't gonna say their name. Oh, all right. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you said that.
Don't say their name. They're not getting no food free price over here.
So we got off the phone. It won an hour.
And it happened.
Bam! It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
I'm like, I said, Tasha, why did you do this? Oh my God, I got that too. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. He was not supposed to do this. Wow, she dragged that. Oh shoot! Sorry.
I walk out of here.
Just remind me again, because I'm not going. I'm just used to telling
Tell the story.
Yeah.
And so when that happened, then she apologized to me. And I said, okay. Well, our mom was saying, this woman, Now, let me say now, there were people on my staff that did not feel Tasha. And my mom, the first time I had her on my platform, 2019, she called me. She said, Larry, that woman ain't right. She said, why you have her on the platform? Then she got you drinking wine in front of all of us. No, she was the first one to say something. And then it was my staff, Conscious TV, of course. But she tried to make me look like somebody that I'm not. Because she wanted to come with my money. At the same time, she was calling another YouTuber and was telling him all this information. But I guess he didn't trust her or something.
That's when you called me.
Yeah.
And that day, you like, what is going on? And I'm like, and this is when I feel like shit hit the fan. Because you were like, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And then you guys got a 3-way call.
That's right.
And then she said, what did you tell her? Like, you was like, Armon told me to what? I don't remember what happened.
That's
when she said she was distancing herself from you because I told you something about her.
I said Armon was, because the guy
Yes.
threw you under the bus.
Right. Well,
He threw you under the bus, said it was Armon that said da-da-da about you. So she was getting mad at me because she said, you believe in whatever Armon says about me, you believe in it. I said, I got my own mind. I said, I'm just paying attention to how you move it. And according to what that YouTuber said, I told them on the phone, if you do that, I'm suing you.
and then I'll get on the phone and go off. Because I'm like, okay, bitch, you're over here throwing me under the bus. You're supposed to be my friend. And then he's like, well, Larry's throwing you under the bus. So all you motherfuckers is throwing me on the bus with Tasha K. So I'm like, fuck all of you motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck about none of you motherfuckers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I didn't know what was going on. And I was just trying to tell
I was
Larry.
coming on as an investor and judge in production. So she asked for $250,000. And I said, well, let me call my entertainment lawyer, who I couldn't get, so I called another very famous entertainment lawyer. I'm not going to put her name in this, but she's in Atlanta. Use your imagination. And she said, Larry, you can't do that. I said, why? She said, you talking about Tasha K. She just lost in court, and everybody knows she's a liar and just a salacious story. She said, you have never said anything that wasn't true. She said, you're a truth teller, she's not. It's going to make you look bad.
So the answer is no.
But hold on. But she said, I will do the contract if you still going to do it. And she went out of town. We were supposed to do it when she got back. But all of this happened in between that time.
Okay. So that's some friction. But did you ever verbally tell the Kiwi team it's a no? Did they ever get the answer that it's a no?
No.
Or was it just left in the air?
It was left in the air because this stuff popped off that we all just finished explaining. That happened like the same week.
So let me ask you this.
There were a few lies that Tasha told online, but she told me the truth and just told me not to tell nobody.
This too.
And that was one. I hid that for her.
So she never stayed in your condo?
Not in my house at all.
Any of your properties?
Never. At no point in time. I just didn't come live to say it. Look at Marco.
I gotta ask. We gotta get to it.
I just didn't come. When we good, I'm gonna hide all your secrets. Even if a story come out on you and the preacher know that, I'm not gonna put what I know out. I'm just gonna deal with what's public. So I hid that for her. Like that time, everybody thought she was locked up in jail. I knew it was all a farce. It's a trick.
Well, that's what she does.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. Were you guys ever friends?
Yes.
I don't think so. I don't think you do this.
But did you feel like you
I
were
was
friends?
a friend to her.
Did she ever say that she were friends?
Oh, yeah.
Did she ever call you a friend? I know she did. I seen her do it online most of the
No,
time.
she called me family, even worse.
Yeah, so she said many times that you guys are not her friend, or no, we're not. None of them were her friends.
Yeah, she did. I remember her saying that about you. I remember that. But I was a friend to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he
All right.
told me,
This-
and I never put it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's put it here.
Okay, let me tell you what happened. So when she came over after the interview in 2000,
See, you see that I didn't say nothing, and I've been knowing that.
but this has happened many times. But see, this is how you're supposed to do when you're cool. You know, you don't do that to people. Even if you fall out, you don't then go tell all the people.
But if you're gonna tell my bitch, I'm telling all of yours.
So what ended up happening was she came over there to the house.
What year was this, by the way?
19.
Okay.
She came over there to the house. Everybody saw she was on my show. And she was like, oh my God, this is so nice. And oh my God, she was going over the top. So then she talked to me the next day. She was like, well, do you own the house? I said, no, the property I own is not in my name. It's in business name. And I always lease wherever I stay because that can get out. So if you are aspiring to buy property and you're a public figure, get an LLC that's not connected to
Your name. Yeah, so it's not public.
And buy the property.
Okay, she didn't need that anyway. Yeah.
Okay.
And so when
Noted.
right, so
You can even lease your place to yourself, right? Yeah.
but you just don't need to track it like that. Somebody
Exactly.
look you up the thing.
Exactly.
So I said no. I said no. I didn't. I said you should go ahead and buy it. She said if you got a problem with verifying income or telling the bank how much money you make because they're gonna call all the places. She said we know how to do all of that. She said we'll take care of all that. We do it we've done it for other people that we know. She said, "We just take care of it."
And she offered me that too.
And remember that boy came on my platform
Wait a
and said
minute.
that she was using CPNs, and you guys said
She told me that.
and
She
you
told me
guys
that.
were you interviewed
She
him.
told me that.
The
Wait a
fact
minute.
That Trey dude?
Yeah,
Oh,
he was
shit.
telling, he was telling about the CPNs
I
that she was
didn't
doing,
know that. I
and
didn't
she
know that.
offered all
Did
you all the
tell me?
CPNs.
So what she offered me was like, hey, I gotta connect at the bank. She said, look, I know you want this certain house. It was like it was like $1 million. She's like, we'll push it on through. Don't worry about it. Like the mortgage ain't nothing really but like $6,000. She's like, don't worry about it. We'll push it through. So.
And then
And white people do it all the time.
That's
fair.
true.
but I thought you was gonna talk about the other people, but the
I need the big drop.
but maybe not.
No.
It was because it was.
Because if he ain't said it, that means it's big. No, what
Well, I
do you
kind
know?
of heard from somebody else allegedly that she was kind of wanting to offer up her and her marriage with other people to sleep with them,
Oh, I know that.
like pastors and stuff, and friends, and
they're gonna do it in that secret room off the bedroom that's soundproof.
because she's a screamer.
Yeah, well,
okay.
Oh,
And
yeah, I
that's
know
where
about that.
and that's
Okay.
where she goes and tries to do
They've been had
to
an
keep
open
her
marriage.
husband.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Even adding employees and allegedly and stuff.
Yeah, I know that. That was a big thing?
Yes.
Oh, I knew that.
But you ain't never said that publicly, have you?
I actually haven't. Maybe I know that
Oh my
too. Because you
God.
keep you're talking to somebody that's spiritual too. So
Right.
I knew that.
Oh, yeah, that's what I had heard.
Yeah. What we see on cameras is the front. We know that.
And you was over there.
And not only that, I got tea from LA in the LA church.
Don't you tell me you forrupt Tasha K.
No.
Oh.
What? Did you watch them?
Never. I mean, I would. I would.
Tasha has nice breasts. She does.
She do that. I seen her titties many times.
How?
She
She was
taking out
taking
the
My
breastfeed.
chef told me that.
Wow.
I seen her titties many
Oh, why would she
times.
take her titty out in front of another man she marrying?
Cause she said, if you want to go to Africa, nigga, that's how it is. I ain't covering my baby. You cover your head when you eat. My baby ain't gotta cover his head. So yeah, she would.
And here's the other thing, though, too. I think is interesting. Is every time she falls out with a man, she
It's
tries
the
to-
same
it's like
thing.
he's a pedophile. He touches little boys.
Exactly.
He's on drugs. I mean,
Exactly.
from to you to Perez Hilton to you to everybody.
Yes.
But see that I thought about it because I didn't know. I'm gonna follow her prior to that. I thought
She's
about,
very homophobic.
Oh,
True.
No. She hates homosexual and her husband. They hate the homosexual community.
Yeah.
Well, I heard one time that what she said about T.S. Madison when she was at T.S. Madison's house. T.S. Madison touched her stomach. She's like, I wish I would have never let her touch my baby. I don't know what spirit she is gonna put into my baby.
And TS
That one I didn't know.
That's the-
Yeah.
But
When she was,
if Tasha K is who I know her to be, she's gonna turn on Bishop Whitehead. Let me tell you why. Because his ex-wife, it's online, it's out of his own mouth, said that he molested his daughter and his son, put his penis on his son's head while they were taking a shower together, which is weird.
that is very weird.
But it's online. It's him. He said it out of his own mouth, and she said that he fingered his daughter and made her bleed.
Wow.
Damn.
Now that's a video now, but Tasha's not discussing that.
Not yet.
Not yet. It's coming.
Give it 6 months.
But I think going back to you as it pertains. You know what? I'm sitting here. I feel like I believe you, Larry.
I'm happy.
I do.
I'm satisfied.
I feel like I believe because I don't feel like you did it. But I feel like you just were so stupid.
Oh my God!
Like you feel like
Oh
I'm
Lord!
sorry.
That was funny. Okay, and I received that. And
You know what I mean? I'm sorry.
I was. And if you watch the Patreon, patreon.com, Larry Live, you see it all unfold because of this.
I'm sorry.
And then too, what I also think is interesting about this Levante situation, I get like going and tell your story, but then it's like you now know to go to Bishop Whitehead and Tasha K.
He first went to the first YouTuber that was a very public enemy.
Yeah.
So
You know exactly who to go to. So when people do that, it's a like. Are you really hurt or are you trying to hurt? Like I don't know. That's
First
weird.
off, you're big enough. He can go to the news if this is a real
Yeah.
thing.
Right.
He's not that smart. Guess what he should have done? Because this would be totally different. But he went to people who already got records for lying and he but the people who hate me.
Who don't like you.
Who don't like you.
No,
And so it's not
that hate me. One of them guys threatened to kill. The first one threatened to kill me and came to my house.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So then you came in this life, you took over that role,
Abandoned him twice.
and you abandoned him, and so now you gonna pay for what you did and what the other man.
Right, and then he
There we go.
abandoned him.
However, though,
And
there
how
was
about-
a sexual, now maybe not with you, but there was a sexual something going on in there because that story came from somewhere.
Okay, he came to me with that story. He came to me with a story of molestation.
Okay.
Because now I don't believe it because of him.
But who did he
lying
say
on me.
did it to him? Like, who did he tell you did it to
And
him?
I say their name, and the lawyers have their name, but it's somebody's like, and he said that the pastor that they came from had took him to a strip club and had exposed him to porn. And he said he was 14 years old. He brought that story to me. So now to say that you met me at the same age and started molestation at the time, you didn't even know me at 14 years old.
Well, hold on.
You
So
know
now,
me at
so wait. So
15.
now this is doing for show. He's saying it was a pastor. So now instead of whatever that pastor is, he replaces you with that pastor.
And with his
So it's-
father. He replaced me with both of them.
But I'm just saying, though, in order to tell that story smoothly, if there was one pastor that did it, you
Yeah.
could just say that you're
Yeah.
the pastor and there's no hiccups in the story.
Because to say he came in the room, gay porn was on, you had.
He said that?
Yes.
Yeah.
He said you had a wife beater.
You were
on.
doing a gay test.
Yeah, a gay test, and so you told him come in here, take off all your clothes.
Oh,
You were gonna, because
Yeah.
you told him,
Yeah.
cause, no, okay, let's get to it. You told him either he was going to be gay or womanizer.
Oh, I told him that. Yeah.
So you did tell him that.
Yeah, but I mean that's because of the kind of energy that he had. He was fucking people in my church.
He said that.
He admitted that.
Uh,
But
said-
did the gay test happen?
No, did not happen. I did tell him that he can do one or the other. I just told him that.
And then he also said that you said, when you guys were shopping around, he said, you're easily manipulated. Somebody can really manipulate
Totally
you if
fabricated. Just like the whole jacking off, turn around, twerk. Totally made it
So
up.
you never jacked off under the covers while he was in the room
No,
with gay
no,
porn on.
No,
Okay. And his booty facing you.
no.
Okay.
And then you never massaged him and
No.
flipped him over and sucked his dick till he came in your mouth.
No. He said that?
Yes.
I can't believe
But
that.
that thing from the back. So
Yes.
No,
That's what
that-
he's saying. That's why everybody's.
That's why everybody's
That's
freaking
why we're
out.
here.
Well, see, I couldn't listen to that and not go online.
Live.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And that was another thing. People now, I'm glad you're saying it now because a lot of people were saying Larry is not saying I didn't do that.
Okay, listen. Here you go.
Yeah, put the mic.
I don't even
I
want to touch you.
did not do any of what he's saying that I did. I didn't do that. And if you know my character and my energy, it don't fit.
Do you mind taking off the shades?
Yeah, I'm
Saying
going to
that?
say that.
Really?
Yes.
Yes. Shade in my glasses.
Yes.
I did not
Yeah.
do any of the things
That's
that
important.
Bontre Andrews said that I did. Not any portion of it at all. Clip this and put it all over the whole internet.
Period. That's
Period.
it.
That's
That's
it. I'm
it.
happy.
That's it.
I'm
That's
satisfied.
done.
I'm
At this
satisfied.
point,
You know.
We're good.
are you gay?
No. But I'm a freak.
But,
What
but
does that
Storm- But
mean?
Storm,
That means I like to have sex in front of people. I like to watch people have sex, and I don't care who's watching.
Okay.
The bigger the audience, the more I'm into it.
So you have OnlyFans, and do you know that majority of your fans are men?
That's where the money at.
So you know you're showing your dick
That's
and ass for men.
oh, you showing your ass too? I ain't see that.
That's no different than any other porn
No,
star.
but you're.
But I don't care.
So you like
So
men
you don't do
attention.
that?
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, so you
You
really
like
because
it.
most straight men
You
would
like it.
show their ass.
No, they
Yeah.
do.
No, they do.
Oh,
I don't show hole. Now, hole's a whole nother thing.
But you will eventually because they're gonna stop subscribing. You're gonna have to get nasty.
Well, I think he need more
Then
money.
you'll even start to do the dildo.
Oh, God.
Oh boy, that was a lot. So what do y'all think? Do y'all believe Larry? Do y'all think this was enough? I gave y'all the most important parts of the interview, plus a little key. I feel like it's so funny that Armon took the opportunity to ask Storm to his face, look in his eyes, feel his energy, if he was gay or not. I don't know what y'all think about that. Not that it matters, but just curious what y'all think. I think he's curious either way around. I do think he likes the vag, but I think if a situation happened, he probably wouldn't be opposed to it, you know? But yeah, so do y'all believe Larry? Do y'all think that Armon is being biased because Larry supposedly helped him with his studio? Like, what y'all thinking? I'm kind of like neutral on the situation for now, but I'm really hoping that Larry didn't do. I'm really, really hoping that he didn't do it. But for right now, I'm believing everything that Larry said, because everything that comes out of Tasha's mouth be lies. All right, guys. Well, that's that on that. I got some more stories coming for you. If you feel like it, go ahead and hit that like button, or just go ahead and subscribe, or, you know, do both. Whatever you want to do, you know. Not forcing you, you know. All right, y'all. Deuces. Till the next video. Bye.